You are welcome to Maths Demystified. I'm making this video to be able to help us to understand the topic better. I have discovered that many of us still have problems with the topic. So I'm making the video, and why am I doing that? So that you can rewind the video when you are confused. You can pause it when you want to do something, go over it again and again till you master it before we write the test on it. So let's get to business. So I'm going to be solving two linear equations simultaneously, but using the graph. If you remember, we have done simultaneous equation by calculation and we all mastered it. What I'm saying is, if I give you something like this, and I say plus 3x equals 7, all of you can pretty much solve this now simultaneously. All right, so we're going to be doing exactly the same thing, but using graph this time around. So now I'm going to be a bit faster, but don't forget you can always rewind the video. All right, if you think I'm fast, you can rewind the video. I'll try my best to be slow. So now write this question down and I'll solve graphically. Example. If I'm too fast for you, you can pause it and write. Solve graphically for x and y in 2x plus 3y equals 8. Let me 5x minus y equals 3. For values of x from -1 to 3, use 1 centimeter to 1 unit on both axes. Yeah, I'm going to clean the board right now, so don't forget you can always pause the video from your side so that you can follow properly. So I'm going to start with the table. Okay. The first equation we have there is 2x plus 3, 2x plus 3y equals 8. Let's do this. And we said from minus 1 to 3, from minus 1 to 3. Now, I want to make y the subject. So making y the subject here, this one will move to this other side. I will have 3y equals 8 minus 2x. And I will divide everything here by 3. So I have y equals 8 minus 2x over 3. This is what I need. So in this case, I want to move straight to my table. So the table for 2x plus 3y equals 8 for values of x. I want to draw my graph here. When I'm done, I will draw my graph towards this side. Let me place the camera. Okay, I think you can see it. So right here we have x, and this is y. From minus 1 to 3, this is my 0. This is my, okay, let me clear this. Give it small space. This is my 0, this is my 1, this is my 2, and this is my 3. Clean the other parts from 0 to 3, minus 1 to 3 rather. Okay. So please let's pay attention as I fill this. You must be able to make y the subject. So if you cannot follow the procedure, you can rewind the video till you master what I have done. So I'm going to be putting this value where I have x. Then I'll put the next one where I have x, I'll solve. Put the next one, I'll write my answer here. So when y is minus 1, I will have y is minus 1 over 3. So this will give me 8. Minus times minus give me plus. This is 2. That's 2 times 1, 2. Minus times minus plus over 3. And this will give me 10 over 3. So 10 over 3 is 3 whole number 1 over 3. 3 whole number 1 over 3, which is the same thing as 3.333333 if you know what you're doing. So you just come over here and write 3.3. 3.3. Just one decimal place. Leave your answer in one decimal place. 3.3. That's what it's going to be. All right. Let's go to the next one. When the x here becomes 0. So here will be 0. It will be 0. All these things will change. So y equals 8 minus 2 times 0, 0 over 3. This will be 8 over 3. This is 2 whole number. 2 over 3. 3 here is 2. Remaining 2 over 3 is this. And this part is 0.66666. So 2.6666. So if we approximate like we did in the last class, this one will become 7 here. That will be 2.7. So this is 2.7. Don't forget, you have the liberty of rewinding till you master it. So if x is 1, put 1 here. And you solve it again. This is 8. This and this, when you multiply, you get minus 2 over 3. This is 6 over 3. This will give me 2 straight away. 2. All right, because I'm writing others in one decimal place, I will write this one 2 in one decimal place, and that will be 2.0 because they're supposed to look alike. 2.0. So look at this next one. When it is 2, when x is 2, this will be 2 here. So I have 8 minus 2 times 2 is 4 over 3, so that I have 4 over 3. This one number, 1 over 3, which is 1.333333. So I just write 1.3. Always write your answer to one decimal place. So I'll take the last one, the last part. When this one is now 3, put 3 here, and you have 8 minus, this will become 6 over 3. And this is 2 over 3, which is actually 0.666666, and I'll write 0.7 as my answer. 0.7. Please do not forget that. So I've gotten my first table. I'll move straight to the second table. The second table, don't forget why I'm making the video, is for you to be able to rewind till you master it. Okay, watch and watch and watch till you master it. I'll give you an assignment after to be sure that you got it. So the next one is, this one is straightforward. Is 5x minus y equals 3. 5x minus y equals 3. So let me write this here. For 5x minus y equals 3. Okay, so the table 2 will be from minus 1 to 3. From minus 1 to 3. So this is 0. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. So I want to make y the subject. If I move this one to this side, I will have minus y. Then I will divide again by minus 1. That is stressful. That's a bit stressful. So what I'm going to do right now is to move this to this side and make it become positive. So if I move this one here, move this one here. So I'm going to have 5x minus 3 when this one comes here equals y. So that's what I want to achieve. Right? When you're making something the subject of the formula, that thing must be a positive value. When we made y the subject here, we divided by 3, and y was a positive value. So if I move this one here, this one will be a negative value. That is not what I want. So I'll move this one here, move this one to this side. So this one will become a positive value. So from here, my y is now equal to 5x minus 3. Okay? So very easy. I'll put this here. Get my answer, put it down. Okay? Do the same thing for others. So y equals, this is 5 into minus 1 minus 3, because this is minus 1 and this is minus 5 minus 3, and the answer is minus 8. So here is minus 8. I'll try the next one again when it is equal to 0. When this x, I'll just put in the value of x where I have x. When it is 0, this part will be 0. That is 0 minus 3. So this is minus 3. Right? I'll continue again and fix the remaining ones. You can try that on your own and see what you're going to get. So if I put 0 here, I've done 0. Let's put 1. This is 5 minus 3. That will give you what? Give you 2. So this is 2. Right? And if you don't like to do this, you can do it the way I did the last one, where you have to break it down. You know what I'm talking about? So if you don't like this method, you can break it down and get the formula. But it won't be easy for you to break it down when we had over. Do you understand? It won't be easy for you to break the table down the way we used to break it down and put 5x minus 3 here, then y later for this one, because there is over. So that's why I'm using the same method for the two of them. So master the methods. It's good for you to know more than one method. So put 2 here, put 2 there. You will have 10 on this side minus 3, and that is 7. So this is 7. And if you put 3 here, you put 3 here, this will be 15 minus 3, and that is 12. So this is 12. Wow. And we have filled the whole table. So the next thing you want to do right now is to draw your graph. Don't forget this time we should use 1 centimeter, for 1 unit on both axes. So I'll check the two tables. Check the two tables. You'll see that the smallest value is minus 8. The biggest value is 12. The smallest value is minus 8. The biggest value is 12. So come over here and make sure that you can even start at the center, because it's 1 centimeter to 1 unit. So I'm starting somewhere at the center and I'm drawing this. And somewhere here too, I'm drawing this. I'm not to draw this one yet. If you follow the method I taught you before, let me follow the exact method we used before. So if I do, after drawing this, you start from the lowest part, put this value. So that's going to give you minus 8. Then you have minus 7. I hope you know that's what's going to be. You have minus 6. You have minus 5. You have minus 4. You have minus 3. You have minus 2. Minus 1. Then you have 0. 0 does not have any sign. Don't forget that. Do not leave too much gap here between the number and the line. But very close. So you have 1. You have 2. Be careful. There's negative here. There's no negative for this one. All these things I'm putting here, you're not supposed to put them. They are the lines that you have. I'm just trying to mimic those lines in your graph. So here we have 3, 4, Hi, can I get to 12 like that? I doubt it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I'll try 10, 11, then 12. Yeah, let me see if you can all see it. 11 and 12. Like this. Okay, so where I have 0, I'll draw my x-axis. My x-axis where I have 0. So here, let me call this place my -1. Notice my 0. Let's call this one my 1, 2, and 3. Don't forget that this is your x-axis. And label that one your y-axis. Your y-axis. Wow. So let's start with the first one. Let's start with the first one. For the first one, when x is -1, this is 3.3. You will have to now learn where your 3.3 will be. Don't forget that between this 0 and this, there are only 5 holes. 5 holes. Please pay attention. Let me show you what is happening. This is 0. I'm showing you between here and here what you have. You have 0, you have 1 here. Then you have like that before the 1. And you want to pick 3.3. If you count 1, 2, 3, you are wrong. Oh. This is the 3 we're talking about. This 3 whole number. So let me now say that this place is 3. This place is 4. I want to pick 3.3 for you. I will do this and this. Then I will leave you to do the remaining one. Okay? So this is 3. This is 4. I want to pick 3.3. So you think in your head, what is the value of one small hole? Like we did in the last time. If you subtract this from this, that's 4 minus 3. You will have 4 minus 3 is 1 over how many holes do we have? 5. That is 0.2. So each hole is 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. So this place is 3.0, 3.2, 3.4, 3.6, 3.8, add another 0.24. Do you understand? So if I'm looking for 3.3, so this 3.2, 3.4. 3.3 is in between the two of them. This is for me to know each small gap. Okay, because it's 1 centimeter. 5 holes make 1 centimeter, not 10. 5 holes make 1 centimeter. So for me to know the gap here, what I'm going to do is come over here and check. 4 minus 3 is 1, 1. How many holes do I have? 5. So that is why I have 5 there. Divide is 0.2. So each of this is 0.2, 0.2. So I want to locate 3.3. So this is 3. This 3 here. Okay, so this 3.2, this 3.4. So 3.3 is in between. This is like this. So in my own now, 3.3 is somewhere there. So when x is 0.1 is -1, y is 3.3 somewhere here. 3.3 somewhere here. 3.3. When it is 0, it is 2.7. 2.7, let's locate where 2.7 will be. This 2. So if this place is 2 and this is 3, I want to locate 2.7 for you. This 2, this is 3. So 2.7 will be where? This is 2.4. Sorry, 2.2, 2.4, 2.6, 2.8. Somewhere here in your graph. So locate it. That is where it will be. It's somewhere here. All right. Then move to the next one. This one is exactly on 2. So when it is 1, it is 2. When x is 1, y is 2. They meet here. So it's exactly on this one. They meet there. Look at the next one too. When it is 2, it is 1.3. Solve a 1.3 the same way. If this place is 1 and here is 2, I'm looking for 1.3. This is 1.2. This is 1.4. 1.3 is somewhere here. So locate it in your graph and put the dot there. So I'm doing my own. It's somewhere here. Alright? So then do the next one again. When it is 3, it is 0.7. 0.7. So if this place is 0 and this place is 1, 0.7 will be where? So this will be 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8. In between 6 and 8, that's where it will be. So I'm doing my own and I'm putting it somewhere here. Then you join. You join. You see it will be too small. So now continue the line. Don't remove your ruler. If you remove your ruler, your line will bend. Continue the line like that. Okay? So come over here and label it the original one, which is 2x plus 3y equals 8. Wow, I've labeled that one. Thank God. So if you did not get it, please go back, rewind the video till you get all the points. If you draw it properly, all your points will fall on the line. All of them will fall on the line. So if you don't follow the line, go and check your work very well. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. I'm even thinking, okay, let's go to the next one because it will not contain it. I'm thinking that I should ask you to use 2 centimeters, but it will not contain this one. So let's leave it the way it is. So let's plot this one. When this is minus 1, it is minus 8. This one is straightforward. When it is minus 1, it is minus 8. So that one is somewhere down here. And when it is 0, it's minus 3. Everybody should be able to do this one. This one is easy. When it is 0 or 1, it is 2. When it is 1, it is 2. Somewhere here. It is 2. And when it is 2, it is 7. Coming up somewhere here, it is 7. And when it is 3, it is 12. 3, it is 12. So I'll just join all of this together. Join it and label it the equation 5x minus y equals 3. That's y equals 3. We are done now. We are done now. So you will discover that this point here for the first one and the point for the second one, they pass through the same place. This point here, the two of them, for this one and this one, they pass through the same place. Let me even show you from the graph. Look from the table. Look at this one. When x is 1, y is 2. Here too, when x is 1, y is 2. Can you see? Can you see what I'm talking about? You will see that from this table here. When x is 1, y is 2. Here too, when x is 1, y is 2. That is why these 2 points meet in this place. So they said we should find the x and y simultaneously from the graph. So where these 2 lines are meeting, this one and this one, where they are meeting, you will now trace it. Where they are meeting, you will trace it. You know, I said this is x, this is y. Do you remember? This is x, this is y. So where they are meeting here, use broken line, trace it. You see that it will get to 1. Call that place x like this. Then do like this. You see that it will be on 2. Call that place y. You are finished solving it. You will now say x equals, what answer did you get? 1. And y equals, what answer did you get? 2. That is the answer. That is why you will see that from your table, when x is 1, y is 2. For the second one too, when x is 1, y is 2. So that means that the 2 of them are meeting where? When x is 1, y is 2. That's where they are meeting. That is the meaning of solve the equations graphically. When you solve the equation graphically, where they are meeting is what you are looking for. And they can also ask you to use graph to solve the equation simultaneously. It is still the same thing. So I hope with this video, you'll be able to master this topic very well. You can rewind it, you can play it over and over again. If you don't understand, go over, play again and again and again and again till you master it. I will send you assignment. So, and give me a thumbs up if you watch it, you are very okay with it, you understand it after watching it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. All right, bye for now.